Welcome back to the channel, and today we have another Wonderland update, but we have some good news coming today. If we have a quick look on the farming dashboard, spell has been added to the reward systems, APR to be increased very soon. So that's looking juicy. Again, we will dive into that later on in the video. A little teaser in this one, but again, thank you guys for the support on these update videos. It's pretty insane. Again, make sure to drop a like if you are still enjoying this content and subscribe down below to the channel. So we can see the Wonderland DAO treasury is at $134 million, roughly hovering around what it's been for a while. But now let's look into the Discord at some updates. So the updates that we have not been through yet is voting live for the treasury dashboard and the transition for the whitelist tech. So we'll open both of these. So first off, this was hiring Multifarm to develop a treasury dashboard for Wonderland. Pretty much, instead of just showing the total DAO treasury value, they would have their own in-depth multi-farm made system. And I believe I can get some of the previews, but basically it was the same sort of system as Ohm. So again, I've covered it in some previous videos on the channel already, but it would be basically creating a full dashboard where you can see the ins and out of the treasury. You can see where the funds are, what sort of plays they're in. You can see the split, the stable coins. Basically, it would be full transparency. You could see absolutely everything happening to the treasury, and it'd be a lot easier to track like your Wmemo backing, etc. To get this implemented would cost around $50,000. Which isn't too cheap, but again, I feel like it will be beneficial for the treasury. And then once the treasury has been revamped, next up would be obviously having that partnership with Multifarm, would be looking at revamping the dashboard, like the normal farming dashboard as well. So yeah, we can see 64% of people have voted yes, 35% have gone to make no changes. Again, this ends in 4 days, so we will know by the end of the week, but I reckon it probably will go through by hiring Multifarm, and then I will give you guys some updates as soon as there has been some process on this new development, and then, well, fingers crossed, we will get our new treasury dashboard soon. This prediction was 4 to 5 weeks, but again, we should be able to see the front end and design within 1 to 2 weeks, which I'm sure will be shared before it does go live. Second vote here was the transition of whitelist tech and add the team member. Pretty much after Danny left, it needed to basically transfer over all of the tech and the docs from the ongoing team to the elected team, and this would be adding Catalyst to help with the transition. We can see 99.8% voted to implement these changes. I don't really know why you would vote no, because it's something that is needing to happen to basically transfer everything over so Wonderland can be their own DAO. I guess if you're voting no, you don't like Catalyst, but he made Frogstar Army and he's been pretty involved in the community, so I feel like it is good to have him on the team. Heading back into the Discord, here we can see 24th of September. The farm has been refilled and is streaming rewards once again. As our BSGG rewards allocation has now been fully distributed, our treasury officers has been proposed to distribute a spell to holders. More spell will be added to the farm soon and increase the APR to around 25%. If you've not previously had spell, you need to add it to your wallet, so then you can start harvesting. So we can see here at the top, you can add your memo, Wmemo and time, and you can add your BSGG and add your spell to the wallet. So I guess now you won't be getting BSGG rewards anymore. It will now be paid in spell, which, well, my BSGG, because I haven't actually done an update, we'll dive into it. I've got around 200 BSGG, which I've added to my wallet, but I will add the spell token as well, because we've already earned 30 spell. Then there's just a couple reminders on the redemption whitelist and risk officer of hiring Sifu. We can see the vote for this one. Okay, it's weighted now 65% to implement the changes and add Sifu and 34% to not. It's a little bit biased though, isn't it? If you ignore Sifu's 117,000 time on the vote, it's like 55 to 45 to make no changes, but obviously Sifu's voted on it. Like, I understand he's a holder, so he can vote because it's a DAO, but it seems like a little bit counterintuitive because the vote is about him and he has the majority. So yeah, it seems like you can't really get away. Sifu will be the risk officer. But now let's look at the Wonderland Dashboard. So if we enter the app from the start, on the first page, I believe this personal balance section is new now. So you can see your time, memo, Wmemo, and your amount in at the farm. I've had a lot of people comment saying they've got time or memo and can't find it. If you've got some in that wallet, it would show up in your personal balance. And if you can't see it in your MetaMask, you can come over to Wmemo and you can click on these free tokens to add them to your MetaMask wallet. Here we can see new token Spell has been added and the APR to be increased very soon. So here again, I've still got my 0.2 or 002 Wmemo staked. And now we're looking at a 26.4 APR return on Spell, which was a lot higher. BSGG, we were only getting around 13%-ish. So 26% is pretty juicy. If we go and take a look at the price of BSGG and Spell, I'll be able to see what we are working with. So I've got 200 BSGG, which again had been just going down over time. Yeah, we can see BSGG is still on the decline. But my 200 BSGG is only worth 43 cents. So it's not even really worth me harvesting this. Well, like I can, but again, it's 40 cents. And I've got to pay gas. Like, you're basically going to like nearly break even. It's not really worth it. But now we do have a Spell. So if we take a look for the price of Spell, we can see Spell is $0.001. It is on a bit of a decline, but actually went up slightly. And I've already earned 30 Spell, which my 30 Spell, it's worth around 3 cents. So we are out here making money. But at least the farm is giving you a higher APR. That is the main thing here. You're getting a higher APR on your Wmemo investment. They're now again being paid in Spell. You need to press this button to add Spell to your wallet. And same with BSGG if you didn't already have it in. We can see in my wallet already I actually have 376 BSGG. So in total that'd give me like a 500 BSGG, which isn't huge. But I guess it's $1. It's better than nothing, but you're not really getting much for your $1. But yeah, let me know down below what are your thoughts on the farm APR increasing now. Are you happy about it? Well, now the token is in Spell as well, but fingers crossed, stuff is looking good. If we just have a quick look at the price for Wmemo, we can see we're at 26,700, which we're still down for the week. However, personally for me, anything above like 25,500 is like profit, because that is basically what I started off. But the Wmemo price when I started staking was around 25,500. So I'm still up in that front. And then of course we're getting my small rewards. But we can still see in the last 30 days it's up 8%, which is very, very nice. We're slightly down on the week, but again, the crypto market is down as well. But it's looking, I'd say, more stable now. I guess Wonderland is becoming that full DAO. And fingers crossed we can see some better returns. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy this one. And yep, I'll see you guys in my next video.